Hello, everyone. I'm audible. Okay, great, great. So wonderful, wonderful. So my name is Mehdi. I'm from FuelTrans. I'm from Tunisia, and so I'm also from Africa. And I'm happy to be here in Kenya. I've visited Kenya. I think in the last 4 or 5 years, more than 20 times. So I'm a Kenyan, okay. So, and I will be, I'm part of, as I mentioned, I'm part of FuelTrans in the sales team. FuelTrans, we are based out of Dubai, by this time. So, yeah. So we are based out of Dubai. We are a technology company providing solutions for oil marketing companies. To enable and facilitate how to manage the day-to-day operation of the oil marketing companies. We are present in more than 35 countries globally with headquarters in Dubai, from APAC, India, Middle East, and Africa. Since Africa is scaling fast, I think also your fueling system should do the same. And we in FuelTrans, we help you do so. So I will start with our first, solution, which I would like to present to you, which is mainly our smart fuel retail automation for the fuel station. So it is, a completely IoT-enabled wireless fuel station, which has been deployed in more than 20,000 retail outlets across the globe. In Africa today, we are talking, I think, about more than 2,000 stations are working on our platform. So the solution integrates every component at the fuel station. Your dispensers, CNG, whether it is CNG, LPG, fuel dispensers, ATG probes, the ATG probes, the tag readers, the payment terminals, the C-store, the price pool. Every component at the fuel station is completely integrated with our solution, from the forecourt level up to the head office level. At the head office level, you'll be able to control, visualize, manage all your operation either through web access or through your mobile app, through our central monitoring system, which is used by different users profile, maintenance engineer, retail officers, dealers, and the corporate C level. I will another subject also, which we were really discussing with Mr. Karakacha, if I'm saying the name, yeah, okay. So Mr. Karakacha is about with the matatus, the fuel retail industry is becoming really very complex, and for the oil marketing companies, it's really becoming challenging how to retain and maintain their customers. So a lot of challenges are being faced by the fuel retail fuel retail companies to maintain their B2C, B2B fleet. Okay, so the Matatu Association can be one of the biggest B2B customer for any oil marketing company. So what are the challenges that are facing the oil marketing companies in this area? And to maintain their fleet customer, and what kind of solution which we can implement to enable and improve this relation. So one of the main issues is how to maintain a very convenient transaction at a fuel station. So to ensure fast and seamless, hassle-free payment transaction. This is one of the major point which has been discussed with them. How to improve the customer experience for any B2C or B2B customer who's coming to the fuel station. After the pandemic, people are really looking more to contactless experience demand. Hygienic, cash-free transactions. All this, are challenges which are being faced by the oil marketing companies. Now, in order to overcome these challenges, what we can help the OEMCs to overcome this and maintain their customers' loyalty. So, at FuelTrans, we do have our own end-to-end fuel fleet, solution, which is completely, integrated from the forecourt up to the mobile app. So we do, it's smart payment, cashless payment transactions are there, using multiple payment method, NFC, QR, digital wallets, mobile app, everything, okay. So the same thing can be applicable also for your B2B customers, depending on any industry, for your industrial customers, logistics, mining, agriculture. We can also install our RFID vehicle identification system. So this is also options which can be provided by the OEMCs to their customers and all. All this will allow a completely live fleet monitoring experience. So the customer will be having full, control on his fleet, on a real-time basis. He will get instant digital reporting and analytics input on his fleet. All this, as I mentioned, which can be managed from a web application or from your mobile application as well. So, this is one of the points which we discussed with Mr. Karachka, and we hope, very soon we'll be moving, forward on this. Now, another subject, which is another experience or another, projects which we are doing in other parts of the world, and we want to bring it, to give, an idea, to the attendees here about these kind of initiatives which we are doing in other markets. So, as you know, today in a digitally driven market, one very important word which comes is the AI, which has been brought by my colleague here. So, we do have a video analytics AI platform which it completely enhanced the customer experience and also much more inputs and analysis to the OEMC's users. So I will using the CCTV cameras installed at the fuel station, and with our software platform, we can provide you with much more analysis on and inputs on whatever is happening at the fuel station. So it can enhance your safety and operation at the fuel station. So one of the let's say challenges which are facing the OEMCs is the traffic management. So the vehicle overstaying in the fuel station. So through the system, we will be able, as you can see, 1 minute, sorry, yeah. So we will be able to detect any vehicle which is there, which is overlying at the fuel station. And notifications and alarms will be received by, to the OEMC. Same thing, on the queue time analysis, we will be able to detect, how much time every vehicle, was able to, how much it took at every station. So I can show it again, All this will help the OEMCs, get more inputs and enhance the operation at the fuel station level. Illegal parking. So I can detect any illegal parking which can happen at the fuel station, and send that alarms or send that notification to the users. Trespassing in a restricted area. How I can detect, the trespassing in the restricted area if it is not allowed, So this is a LPG or CNG station in India where the attenders are not allowed to stay there. So automatically, the alarms and notification will come. Violation in the decantation process, So the system, you can see all the SOPs which are there, the fire expenditure is false, is not there. The barricades is detecting that the barricades are there. The manhole, it is closed. The persons who are, supposed to do the decantation are detected there. Now you can see how, how the system will change, and it will give you, a completely, when it will detect the right position of every item. So it detected already that the fire extinguisher is coming, and it's in the right place, and also that the manhole is now open. So the decantation process can start, seamlessly and all. So these are kind of experience, these are kind of new initiative which we are developing in our other markets, which we want to share with you. So, as I mentioned, I'll just try to make the, the presentation very short and all. So this is, at FuelTrans, we aim to unlock the digital potential to extreme levels. So we are providing a complete end-to-end software platform to the OEMCs, and it's a completely product suite, which consists from your fuel station automation, the C-store inventory, as I mentioned, real-time head office and data analytics, the fleet, loyalty and payment, modules which are there, our planning, auto-scheduling, transport management, and oil logistics. Aviation also is a product which we launched recently, where we are deploying, a complete aviation solution for more than 72 airports in India. And as I mentioned, our newly, AI platform which is coming, okay, along with our AI-based video analytics solution. So, thank you very much once again. Okay, appreciate it, and please feel free to reach out. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Yes. Yeah, please. Yes. Sure. Any questions? Yeah.
Obviously, I'm very impressed with some of the initiatives you have.
Thank you.
Maybe the fleet management are things that we already have locally. What we do not have is like the AI video-based checks.
Yes.
And what we've seen is that they are both required on a regulatory basis.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering, we usually apply for licenses.
Yeah.
You say you have a plot of land, and you want to put up a station.
Okay.
And sometimes that is denied, but you don't understand why. And I think the use case here is to also simulate that if you look at how the traffic will move, if you look at how the safety will be, if you look at how the setup will be, then it marks it as unsafe.
Okay.
This, I think, is a tool that we need.
Sure.
We are struggling with.
Yeah.
We would like to understand, even if the conversation goes forward, how can this be done so that that solution simplifies and informs people before they invest? Because we are having people buying plots, hoping that a station will be put there.
Okay.
Then the regulator says, no, you can't put it here because it's either too close to the road and everything. Maybe this solution can even do simulation so that completely tells you, no, this one can't. And also to be extended to the other stations which we have. Thank you.
Well, it's a very interesting question. One of the features of this solution also that it can capture the number of customers who are entering the station or passing by the road. Okay, so it will give you inputs, on the potential number of customers that you can have. Now, from a HSE perspective, as I showed, the solution can be configured. There is a lot of SOPs which can be captured along with the decantation process. The entry, the exit, is the decantation happening at the right place? Are your tanks already, should be at the optimal position within the fuel station? All that is available in the solution, and it can be configured, as per your request or as per the regulatory request. One thing, we are doing, my colleague also can add on it, if you want. We are doing, there is a national project in one of the countries in the Middle East where, they are trying to get all all CCTV data from all the station to a government agency. It is, the number of incidents at the fuel station is quite high. It's above, the standards and, the international, accepted, how do you say, limit, okay? So that it's one of the biggest countries in the Middle East where we are in discussing with them, where they are implying to pull all the data from the fuel station through the CCTV camera to a central location to monitor and have clear view on any kind of incidents or anything which can happen at the fuel station through a similar, platform. So these are new things which are coming, and like you said, we hope we can. There are some discussions here with some potential customers in South Africa, in Zimbabwe, not yet in Kenya, but we are very, whoever who sees this up, this solution, he takes the discussion forward. So we are here, and we are happy to be part of this exhibition. Thank you, once again very much. Thank you.
Thank you once again.
Yes.
I'm actually excited to hear what you're talking about, because as it is, the government of Kenya wants to bring in a policy that every time your car fuels, you get a receipt, an ATR receipt, which is going to be linked to KRA. I'm hoping by that time, maybe using the AI cameras that you have, it can pick a registration of a car, and from the fuel pump, it will pick up what has been dispensed, and maybe if the car belongs to me, I don't want KRA coming tomorrow telling me you never paid your tax. So for example, if I put 1,000 of diesel, let the KRA get their tax straight from that 1,000, as it's happening in restaurants today. If you pay for a meal, you're taxed on the counter. So I'm actually saying I'm very excited, and I'm hoping you'll get an office in Nairobi. Don't say you don't have an office in Nairobi. Don't come here and go back without an office. Through him and the organization, please welcome and get an office in Nairobi.
Thanks a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Actually, we have another video. It is a longer video where you can see whatever you are talking about right now. So the moment the car reaches the dispenser, we will automatically capture the license plate. We will know which kind of fuel. Automatically, the driver, he will receive a message, of any offerings, which are there in the C-store. And, we will capture automatically, that transaction will be captured by the system, the automation system which is there in the station, and it is sent to the head office system, which sends it to the taxation revenue. The process, or which you have said right now, is available also on a video, but it will take time. The video is long. That's why we didn't show it, but it is there. I can assure you it is there. Anyway, thank you everyone. Thanks a lot.